ES Audio.
Hello, I'm David Marsland, and this is the Evening Standard's Tech and Science Daily. Coming up, Netflix confirms ads are coming to the service. But first, Chinese electric car maker NIO's revised a statement it issued following the deaths of two test drivers, which emphasised that the accident wasn't related to the vehicle itself. It followed an outcry on Weibo, the country's version of Twitter, after a car apparently crashed out of the third floor of the company's HQ in Shanghai. Some users said the statement was insensitive, while others said it preempted the conclusion of an investigation. NIO reworded the release to put the offending line in brackets and says it's launched a probe into what happened with government officials. Meanwhile, Toyota's recalling thousands of its electric cars over concerns the wheels might fall off. 2,700 BZ4X SUVs in the US, Europe, Canada and Japan are affected, with the company saying no one should drive the vehicles until the remedy is performed. Subaru is also recalling 2,600 units of its Solera electric car, which was developed in partnership with Toyota. Now, a language app says it's been inundated with users from Ukraine as people in the country look to escape the war there.
Something that was actually an idea born out of our team, out of the conviction that learning the language in the country that you live in, whether that's voluntarily or involuntarily, actually is an integral part of the life of displaced people.
That's Babbel CEO Arne Schepker, who says 200,000 have signed up in the country since Russia's invasion. They've been offering free courses to Ukrainians in German, Polish and English.
Most of our learners actually do learn English coming from Ukraine, and a large part of the displaced population actually is still in Ukraine. I think that gets underestimated a lot of times.
Netflix is laying off 300 staff worldwide, and confirmed adverts are coming as the streamer battles against falling subscriber numbers. It says the redundancies will bring costs in line with slower revenue growth, blaming the drop in subscribers on password sharing and the war in Ukraine. CEO Ted Sarandos says they'll be introducing a new ad-supported tier for people who want to pay less to watch Netflix shows. Next, it's the biggest planet in the galaxy, named after the ancient god of the sky, and scientists now think Jupiter may have got to that size by eating other worlds. They've been looking at data from NASA's Juno probe, which revealed the core of the planet is made up of a surprisingly large mix of heavy metals. Researchers led by Leiden University in the Netherlands say it's likely they're looking at fragments of planetesimals, which are like baby planets, devoured by Jupiter as it increased in size. A bacterium so big it's visible to the naked eye has been described by the researchers who found it as being like meeting a human as tall as Mount Everest. Theo Margarita magnifica is 2 centimetres long, a size thousands of times larger than bacteria normally reaches. It was found in Guadeloupe by microbiologists at Université de Antilles, who say its discovery shows studying life on Earth can still throw up surprises. Let's go to the ads. After the break, the robot cocktail maker. Why not give us a rate and follow? Imagine having a cocktail shaken, stirred and served by a robot. Well, IG1 is coming to London and will be the UK's first permanent robotic bartender.
It's probably 2 meters wide and 2 meters tall.
Imagine if Elon Musk tried to make a robotic bartender. It's 2 robotic arms with around, I think, 3 inflection points that can have full functionality.
That's Jake Wilmot-Sitwell and Andy Scanlon, the CEOs of Sandbox VR. IG1 will be able to serve up to 80 drinks per hour. That's the equivalent of 1 cocktail every 40 seconds. Your drinks could be in the style of Pirate, Star Trek or the zombie apocalypse. Or you can be in control yourself.
The tablet really is your control panel. You can add any ingredients that you want. That alongside a great button which just says dance, which I don't think I need to explain what the robot does then.
You'll be able to find IG1 this summer at Sandbox VR's virtual reality gameplay experience. Now, Keanu Reeves seems to have changed his mind about NFTs. The actor, who once laughed on video about the non-fungible tokens, has joined the Futureverse Foundation, which helps artists use NFTs to fund their work. The actor's partner, the artist Alexander Grant, is one of those already working with the foundation, which says the project is about more than NFTs. And finally, several species of tortoises and turtles appear to have found the secret of eternal youth. Scientists at Northeastern Illinois University say they've discovered some of the reptiles are able to switch off the aging process normally seen in living beings, but they stress the creatures are not immortal and will eventually die through unavoidable causes like diseases. You're up to date. Come back at 4 p.m. for The Leader, the Evening Standard's daily news podcast, bringing you the latest updates and analysis. Tech and Science Daily is back on Monday at 1 p.m.